This is the life. You know, I feel so relaxed right now. I don't think there's anything that could get me out of this seat.
Shit. Let's go!
It's about that time of year, isn't it, ladies and gentlemen? How is it going, guys? My name is OnesieBanette, and welcome back to Pokemon Academy Life Forever, the best Pokemon fan game this side of the internet, and it's back with a brand new week of content for us to delve into and enjoy. Now, a lot's changed for me personally since the last time we did this. I actually lost all of my old save files, meaning that I had to replay the entire game from week 0 all the way up to the end of week 8 just to try and reclaim a save file to play this with. I've tried to keep all of the decisions and Pokemon I caught the same. Wasn't always possible because I didn't want to spend an inordinate amount of time on it. But from start to finish, it took me 7 hours. 7 hours! In fact, I'll show you now. If I click continue, it'll... Oh no, 6 hours, sorry. I lied to you. I'm a fraud. I'm a wanker and a fraud. But yeah, it took me 6 hours. And that's including like a bunch of reloading old saves to try and make sure that decisions were the same as they were in the original. So, I've remade this from scratch. You fuckers better be grateful. But yes, this, as you can see underneath my beautiful face, as I'll just move it out of the way, is version 4.29.2025. So if you're watching this after the date of upload, things might be different for you in your version. Probably not, but they may have fixed a bunch of bugs that we may encounter. I did encounter a few bugs while playing, specifically with the dungeon mechanic, but who gives a fuck? Pokemon Academy Life Forever is back. I'm so excited to get back into this. I've missed this game like hell. I've missed you guys. You guys leaving comments every single day, giving me something to read through while I've been at work, has been... Honestly, it's been lacking in my life. I've missed it. It was one of my favourite things to do, going through and responding to all your theories, all of your analysis of the characters, comments on the video. And yeah, it's time for OnesieBanette to return to the visual novel scene. It takes something monumental to drag me from my Draft League pit, but this'll do it. So, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's jump back in to the evening of Sunday, May the 30th, for the best Pokemon visual novel you'll ever play in your lifetime. And let's see what the amazing Freud has in store for us. Also, kitty earphones, because meow. That's the only meow you're getting in this video. Let's get it. So, where we left off, probably have to do a little bit of catching up, actually. So, let's do a bit of generic housekeeping. The team, as you may or may not remember it, slightly different. We have, of course, got our main guys, our main gang. We have Chigiri over here, who happens to be a little bit higher level, has a slightly different moveset. We have Ivy, who doesn't have the same ability and hasn't quite managed to learn Floral Healing yet. We have Barrow, who now is docile rather than the ridiculous nature I had before. We have Aurora, still misspelt, of course. It wasn't a misspelling. Or was it? You'll never know. And I've managed to go and recatch the Shedinja. Still haven't worked out how to nickname it. So if you guys know how to nickname it, let me know in the comments below. Might read it, might not. I'm kidding. I would appreciate it because I just can't work out for the life of me. You watch, I'll click on it and I'll find, it'll be in the box or something, but I haven't worked out how to do it yet. So yeah. Also, that's another thing I should probably showcase to you. There's this amazing new Pokédex system where if you click on your Pokemon, it shows you all of the moves that they learn. It shows you a bunch of generic stats, their base stats, what they evolve from, their types, their abilities, their contest category, and this, which is doing the same thing that my face off this side of the screen is doing and flashing through different colours. I'm assuming that's some kind of shiny effect. I don't know, because I haven't played through this yet. But yeah, that is the team. We have got the Phalanx in the box. We have got a bunch of other generic Pokemon and stuff. But yeah, I have apparently crashed the screen. So let's try and fix this. Help! Okay, so I couldn't work out how to get that off the screen. Oh, can you tell it's been a while since I've played this? But yes, for now we have a bit of free time, and we also have a few scenes that I held off from running through in my own time, because I wasn't sure if I'd done them in a recording, and I didn't want to go back and check. So we have these three lovely ladies. We've done most of the scenes that we'd done in the previous run. This is all housekeeping. I'll leave a timestamp in the description or something so you can skip past this if you want. But yeah, we have a lot of stuff to get through, so let's just carry on with where we were. Let's go hang out with Ethan, because that's just a very onesie thing to do. Hell yeah. And let's crack open my new nectar of choice, which is, of course, not sponsored, but should be, Pepsi Max Cream Soda. Onesie. That was not his voice. Oh, we're doing that thing where we call each other by our last names now. You're not cool, you know. It was the first thing that came to mind. I assure you, coolness is not a factor in any part of my presentation to you. You're wearing new clothes. I've been out and about at night quite a bit for the last couple weeks. The jacket was a practical choice. The plunging V-neck is because a man occasionally likes to feel sexy. Melody certainly had thoughts on the matter. You went sexy, bozo. You went sexy. Whatever. I'm still just calling you Sharon. What do you want? What I want is immeasurate. What I expect to achieve is within much smaller boundaries. This guy is exhausting to talk to. In any case, I'm here to deliver your punishment. If you take your clothes off, I swear to God. Oh, don't you have a high opinion of yourself? Perhaps I need to remind you that... God almighty, could you two get a goddamn room to hate each other in where we don't have to see it? Sorry, Sharon, but I did say you should let me recruit him. In retrospect, that might have been a good idea, but as I stated, this is not a matter of recruitment, it's a matter of compulsion. What the hell kinds of grounds do you have to compel me to do anything? Can you really not think of anything? You went out into Innsbruck with Clara after curfew, did you not? How do you know that? People are ever so willing to talk about you, especially if they think that what they say will give me more work. Well, did these people tell you that I had a good reason to go out? Why? You'd even do it directly in front of faculty. You were, after all, out after curfew not long ago. Professor Cherry can testify to that. We both lost track of time. So did many others who were rightly punished, in a school of thousands. Why should there be an exception for you? You got one! You're still here, instead of being kicked out. That was an exceptional punishment. I wished to be expelled for the hurt I caused, but Dean Drayden refused to let me. The opposite of what he did for you, who he let drop out and rejoin without fanfare. That's ridiculous. How can he refuse to let you drop out? You make your own choices. Never have I ever. Right, new rule. You two don't get to talk to each other anymore. What? What? Silver's right. If you can't think of something nice to say, then don't say anything at all. Fine. If he shuts up, I've got nothing to say to him. Sharon's making a big deal about this because he doesn't want to admit that we'd like your help. We on the disciplinary committee have a mission, and we think you're the best person to help us with it. What? Do you want me patrolling the hallways to yell at people out of their dorms late? Not exactly. We should probably let you talk to Commissioner G first. Who? It's just Gardenia. She's hiring us to investigate a bunch of rumors about ghosts around the school. It'll be a small job, probably. Find the ghosts, I battle them, Sharon catches them, but we're having trouble even getting started. We know the citizens know something about the mysterious happenings, but they're all tight-lipped. Yeah, I scare them off, and they don't want to talk to Sharon. Skylos had the most luck, and frankly, we're not sure how much of what she's reported is accurate, and how much is creative embellishment. Boss! It doesn't help that she's reporting everything she finds as gospel. We were trying to find a couple of ghost-type Pokemon, but if we took Skylar seriously, we'd be fighting demons, supervillains, and aliens around every corner.
You should take my report seriously. I'm the only one who knows what we're looking for. For example, Gardenia doesn't want us to find ghost-type Pokemon. She says there's actual ghosts in the school.
Which is obviously insane. We can agree on that one. Ghosts exist, but not at this school. You sure about that?
Oh dear. So, since the boys are being so grumpy and mean, I guess I've got to ask nicely. We were really hoping you could help us gather some clues.
Yeah, my face exactly, mate. The only reason I'm even considering saying yes is because I'm pretty sure I already have the information you want. You're shitting us. No shit here. A few students, and even Professor Cherry, mentioned some weird stuff they've seen around campus at night.
Incredible! As expected of my wingman.
Well, what is it? What did they say?
Oh, I heard rumors that...
What was Cherry's voice?
Oh, I heard rumors that some students have been seen
Let's try that again.
Oh, I heard rumors that some students have seen flickering bright images around the school, silhouettes of a person wearing long robes. Singing. The contest hall is haunted, and sometimes the ghosts sing.
Oh yeah, there are a few scenes from week 8.5 that I haven't done. Or I have done, but I've done them off camera, because it's tough to try and work out a way to do week 8.5 in a video without just doing it, without just going forward. So I've kind of just taken a little bit of creative liberty and kind of assume that you guys know what's going on with 8.5. I don't. I was not able to get through it because I just didn't have a save file and I didn't have the 8-9 hours it would have taken to really go through every single option. Got this odd problem with my rotomere, picking up some sort of signal I can't make heads or tails of.
Just like big floating glowing balls, like blue flames, pink flames, I guess. I haven't seen them myself.
Oh yeah, and Wally's a ghost hunter now for some reason.
Wow, you're like the world's greatest detective or something.
I gotta admit, I'm impressed too. To be honest, I didn't even know I was looking for clues. People just kind of told me stuff and... Yep, Shiren looks pissed. I guess that's another example of you getting what you want without trying for it. I know that's what you're thinking, Shiren. There was also a weird comment. There was also a weird moment when I was in the contest coliseum a few days ago. A while ago. I don't know. I thought I went into a changing room for like 1 or 2 minutes. The lights flickered, and when I left, a friend told me that I'd been gone for more than half an hour.
It seems apparent that our quarry is in the contest coliseum. A ghost type creating brightly lit will-o-wisps, singing, and causing visions of roped figures. It's almost too easy. Boss, do you know what it is?
Absolutely. This'll be good. What do you think it is, then? Come with me. We're going to the contest coliseum. Do I have to go with him. As much as I hate to admit this, I'm madly curious as to what this ghost actually is. You and the disciplinary committee stealthily sneak through the pitch black. Your heart beats to an unfamiliar rhythm as the spectral whispers around you surround, suggest, and imply actions both terrible and great. Skylar marches ahead, leading the nervous expedition with great vigor and bravery. The moonlight shone on her toned bod in a way that was both alluring and approved by the Comics Code Authority. Fuck's sake, Fry! God. Sometimes your writing just absolutely creases me, in ways that no other visual novel has been able to do. Even Andy and Lele never got this much of a chuckle out of me. It got many other reactions out of me, but not that kind of laughter. You are filled with an admiration at her bravery as she grips her Pokeballs, knuckles white with heroic passion. She gives each team member a swift nod and...
Skylar, please stop that. Just trying to keep the mood up.
And my blood pressure.
Now, there is one thing you should all understand before we go in here. We are almost certainly going to be facing the...
Miss Magius. How dare you? You had the opportunity to put Banette, a ghost type, in the center of a ghost type themed plot. It cuts me real deep. It hits me right in the sternum. It's like when the guy I edit for, I Am Boffin, had a Banette in one of his videos, and he didn't call it Onesie. It breaks my heart. Is it Miss Magus or Miss Magius? I'm going to go with Miss Magus, because it's a mage, so yeah, we'll go with that.
Yes, a Miss Magus. They are the only Pokemon I know of that is known to sing, create illusions, well, hallucinations rather, and can learn Will-O-Wisp. It even has a robed form to boot. What about that weird signal from Raihan's Rotom phone was getting? I am unsure. Perhaps Rotom is especially receptive to Miss Magus' songs? That's the best I've got right now too. In any case, this should not be a difficult battle, unless this particular Miss Magus is extremely powerful. Keep in mind that whatever you are fighting may not be real. Miss Magus is known to conjure illusions of even legendary Pokemon, such as Rayquaza, to intimidate foes.
It's a pure ghost type, so just keep hitting it with the same dark type attacks you'd normally use, Silver and Shiren. Skylar, I'm not sure if you have any Pokemon with ghost or dark moves, but try to hit it physically and fast if you can. It has a low physical defense, and if you use priority moves, its high speed won't matter. It's hardly a problem for the four of us. Four? Oh right, how come Gardenia isn't coming?
She's really scared of the ghosts here. That's why she wanted us to track these rumors down and get rid of them. Technically, she only asked us to verify their existence, but it would be nice to exceed expectations for once. I have a plan. We will form perhaps groups of 2. Minimize...
Let's try that again, that was weird.
I have a plan. We will form perhaps groups of 2 to minimize animus pairings. Silver, if you would go with Alex, then...
Oh!
Someone's screaming.
That's not what screaming sounds like to me.
Should we... Scrap the plan. We go now, together.
Damn. You find yourself in a hallway, alone. It seems you ran too fast and outpaced the rest of the disciplinary committee by a fair margin. I really gotta stop doing that. But since I'm here... You search the hallway, briefly, but don't see anything out of the ordinary. Whoever, whatever, let out that scream earlier isn't here now.
Hey, is anyone there? I'm here to help. Whatever way the situation needs.
Silence for a moment, then...
Whoa! That's a gardenia falling from the sky. Out of curiosity, guys, little fun quiz for you. I don't know the answer. These posters on the walls, they are definitely references to things. I don't know what they are. If you have any idea what these posters are or what they're referencing, please let me know. I really want to know. I need to know all the little nooks and crannies. That was pretty cool. How did you...
Alex! I thought I could find the ghosts. I thought I could be brave, but I can't. I just can't. And now they're going to get me, and they're going to steal me away, and I'm too young to become a ghost, and I haven't spent all my money yet.
Gardenia clings to your vest, hands trembling. Though clearly scared out of her mind, it's almost an amusing scene, seeing the fast-talking Gardenia scared of... what, exactly? Gardenia, calm down. What happened? What's wrong?
The ghost is here. It's here! I've got all the information that proves it. The flickering, robed figure, the will-o-wisps, the singing and signals. I came out here to try and handle it myself, but the ghost...
Gardenia, come on. It's just a Pokemon. All those things you described are things Miss Magus can... I keep calling it Miss Magus. It's a Miss Magus. All those things you described are things Miss Magus can do.
What? No, it's not. It's not just a Pokemon. Oh, you guys are here too? Seemingly, though I wonder to what end, given our client is here as well. Far be it from me to question what you spend your money on, but does this not make us a bit redundant? Wait, I
get it. We were distractions, huh? By paying us to look for ghost hunting became disciplinary committee business, so now you can go after curfew because you're assisting in disciplinary committee business. We got played. Wait, that's not it at all. There really is absolutely a ghost in here. I just saw it. It flew right at me. It was this shimmering kind of blue person wearing a long robe, and
It's a Miss Magus.
it's not. I think it kinda is. What? Even you? Why? Because I can see it. It's right there. Ah! Wait, where? It's staying hidden, but there, behind that pillar. You just kinda have to squint it. Wait, never mind. Here it comes. Boss, code F. Hold on, Alex. Do not engage. It's...
Screw that! It's mine! I'm having you! And Gardenia ran off in the background. Right, so we're forced into a battle to start things off. Let's go out into Barrow. Barrow is probably the best bet here. A strange yellow light gathers around Miss Magus. Crystals begin to form. Miss Magus has changed dramatically. Oh, it's terrestrialized! Wait, terrestrialization? How? There's no trainer around, and we're miles from Paldea. I'll figure that out later. Right now, I've got a ghost to bust. Barrow switched in. Miss Magus confused me. How dare you? I actually can't hit this thing without... I'm pretty sure... Oh, it's electric type now, so I won't kill it in one with a knockoff. It's going to hex me. And I'm going to hurt myself. Great start. That's Terra Electric Charge Beam. Ew. Nice. We get the knockoff on it, though. Maybe I'll try and catch it. Let's see. An opponent's Pokemon. Does this belong to someone? What? My Pokeballs aren't locking onto the Miss Magus. This must be a trainer's Pokemon. I guess that explains the terrestrialization, but if it's a trainer who's terrestrializing it, where are they? One thing at a time. Come on, Barrow. Let's bring it home. Let's go, Barrow. You're gonna die. I don't want you to die. Let's send... It's got Hex. It's got Confuse Ray. It's got Charge Beam. I'm gonna just struggle to switch into this. Maybe I just have to let Barrow go here. Come on, Barrow! Ah! How dare you. Okay, I have a Shedinja. I have a Chiggery, who can just leech life this thing to oblivion now. Yeah! You ain't no match for Chiggery, the new and improved Chiggery with Swords Dance and Leech Life. This mage just fainted. Chiggery stored some EXP.
Well done.
So it really was a Miss Magus. I guess you two knew what you were talking about. She's still running around in the background.
Gardenia, you can stop running now.
Thanks. Of course, defeating this Miss Magus only raises further mysteries.
That was a trainer's Pokemon. It terrestrialized and my Pokeballs didn't lock onto it.
I agree. Terrestrialization has a range of
20 meters.
It's blocked by metal and concrete, but not by glass or crystal. We are on the second floor, and there's clearly no one floating outside the window.
Meaning that the trainer who terrestrialized this Miss Magus must be right here. I didn't see the Terror Orb, though. Did you?
I would have said if I did. I suspect...
Skylar, what do you see?
Hologram emitting UFOs.
Why the hell did I ask?
Wait, you mean...
Wait, you mean you see them? Right now?
Evildoer, stop!
Ow. Wait, did Skylar just slam into the air?
This UFO is pretty slippery. Ah!
What? That's a... If that's what I think it is... My day has just gotten a lot better.
Eep! That bikini bimbo just cracked my lens. Hold on, why can't I fly out of there? What did you call me, you rude alien? This isn't a bikini, this is my battle body.
Not denying the other thing, though.
Wait, they're responding. Why are they responding? They shouldn't be able to hear me.
And yet we can. Who are you?
Why can they hear me? They can't hear me. Oh, I hit broadcast. This isn't supposed to happen, okay? Eyeball 2, get in there.
This is the angry one. Ah, this is who I think it is. Yes! Yes!
Alright, Busters, you step away from the Miss Magus nice and easy. There's 2 of me now, and you didn't want to mess with one of me.
The Miss Magus. Oh, this must be the Miss Magus' trainer, somehow. I'm not qualified to handle whatever the hell this is.
We have no intention of taking your Miss Magus. If you wish, take it back. Oh, really? Well, okay then.
The Miss Magus went back to those things. What? Are they giant Pokeballs? They look like Magnemite, but I don't think they're real Magnemite.
So... can you leave now?
No.
Please excuse my manners. Who are you? Oh, I am a student here at Kobacon. Don't worry, I'm not like one of those bold beefcakes who broke in the barrier back in January. I'm a licensed professional full-time registered tuition-paying Kobacon student.
So you're not a ghost?
Mortal as hell, just a bit of a ghost in the machine. For fun. I don't believe you.
You don't believe I'm not a ghost?
Yeah, what about the singing, the flickering lights, the will-o-wisps, the weird signals, and all the other stuff?
I think the will-o-wisps are just these, my eyeballs.
Eyeballs? No, I-balls, capital I-balls. They're a pair of genius drones that use electromagnetism and infinity energy to handle my meat space stuff for me. They can carry Pokemon, Terra Orbs, small amounts of groceries. They have cameras built in. They...
Meat space?
Internet joke. It means where you people live. Unova?
Underground?
A haunted mansion?
A constant state of denial?
You know, if you use my special code ZAPTHEBADFEELINGS03, you can get 20% off your first 3 months of an online therapy subscription.
Now, I don't know whether a therapy subscription is the best way to deal with your bad feelings. But you know what always gets rid of your bad feelings? Hitting that subscribe button and liking the video. And if that won't do it, head on over to wraithenergy.com and use code Onesie for 10% off any flavour site-wide. I had one wish for where this game was going to go, for a character that I wanted added in. And if this is who I think it is, I'm a very happy man right now.
I've used them myself. They're great. We'll talk about that deal later. I'm interested, but who are you? Like I said, a Kobacon student.
You've provided no proof of this. Further, if you are a student, then you are... I can't believe I'm about to say this. Then you are in violation of curfew. Unless you expect us to believe that your dorm is somewhere in Pledge, Aura, or Relic Halls, but you've decided to haunt the Contest Coliseum.
¿Qué? ¿Qué cosa? Nani?
¿Qué cosa? Nani?
I'm in my dorm, here in the Contest Coliseum, friendo. I'm eating Chinese food right now.
What is the charge? Eating a meal? A succulent Chinese meal? What is the charge? I love you. I love you so much. If you haven't seen that video, it's the best thing on the internet. Eating a meal? A succulent Chinese meal? God. There are no dorms in this building.
Bzzzt. Oh, I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen, but it looks like Shiren missed that one. The correct answer was... there is one dorm in the Contest Coliseum, and it's mine. All mine. Mikasa. Watashinoi. Kouhale.
I'm being glared at for my terrible Japanese pronunciation right there. Watashi noi. Right, we're gonna get the Japanese expert to have a look at this. What are we saying? This right here. Watashi no ie. There we go. Thank you, resident Japanese expert. You may return back to your pit. You're getting in the video.
May I assume, then, that if I were to go to the student council, they would corroborate your story and not say that they have no idea who's flying drones around the contest coliseum? They probably wouldn't know, but Dean Drayton does, and so does Nurse Miriam. I will verify this story. Fine, do that. Good. Although the speed at which I do so may change based on how you answer a couple of other questions I would ask. Okay, ask away, friendo. I am an open book. What is your name? Jeezy Louisey, you're really coming out fast with the hard-hitting questions, aren't you? Like a bolt from the blue. Don't jerk us around, eyeballs. Hey, it's I-balls, with the hyphen. I can tell you weren't using the hyphen.
Whatever. Just answer the damn question.
Yeah, I'm onto you, Casper. I'm not buying that you're a Kobakon student, not for 1 second. Your name, please. Look, I want to, but I don't know if I can trust you. I really wasn't meant to be found. No one was even meant to know I was here. If I hid in a part of the school where nobody goes, someplace big and unfilled, then I could stay hidden all year. But then Caleb got Alicia to join the coordinator club, and everyone became interested in contests. This place has gotten way too busy. Be that as it may, I need your name. If I am to ask Dean Drayton about the truth of your claim, I should at least be able to name the specific student I'm asking about. Hey, friendo? Is there something we can do for you? If the issue is just that you can't trust us, then maybe we can earn your trust? Oh, well done, Skyla. That's a good idea.
Why did none of us think of that?
Don't feel bad, guys. With everyone yelling at us all the time, it can get hard for even me to remember that we can still just offer to help people.
I'm sorry. Neither of you deserve your association with me. If you wish, then... Oh, shut up. So, eyeballs, is there something we can do to earn your trust?
Yeah, a little bit. My eyeballs are broken.
What?
How do you look? Amazing! But it's actually a huge pain. I can only send out one Pokemon at a time, Eyeball 2 won't charge up to full, the hologram emitters are broken, the self-camo features are fritzing like a cat, and there's some jerky McJerkface on campus with a roided out Rotom who keeps jacking my signals, so even the stuff they can do, they sometimes forget. Oh, and... bang. 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 Either I'm not hitting my keyboard hard enough, or the microphone's broadcast function is stuck on on. Alright, Beetlejuice, so what you're asking for us is to bring you 7 unholy sigils that will break the curse on your haunted prison, and leave you to cause panic amongst the living and kidnap innocent businessmen. Bzzzt, that's synopsis, chat! Couldn't be more wrong if you tried. I just need some common parts. You can find them at any Radio Shack store. They should be pretty much around any street corner. Radio Shack went out of business 5 years ago. They filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy. Everything left was absorbed into Silpco. Well, it's been a bit since I've done my own hardware maintenance. You know who else wouldn't know that a company went out of business years ago? I am begging you, do not say... A ghost! Don't try to pull a fast one on me, Marley. I know only the undead could be so out of date when it comes to the state of the market.
God's sake.
Yo-ho-ho-ho! Looks like you found me out, Gardenia. I really am a ghost. Beware and behold my terrible power. With only a flick of my finger on this here keyboardy, I will make a most monstrous sight manifest. A ghoul beyond grotesque. A spectre most spooky. A hag so haunting. Wait, hold on. Too late. Boo!
What the Sigma?
Whoops. Looks like my holograms are completely, totally, 100%ly busted. Sorry for blinding you. They haven't been working great for a while. Best I could get out of them was a flicker of myself, and I kinda look like La Llorona. Probably this big coat I wear.
The flickering robed woman. So you're a girl.
Hey, friendo, what do you mean by that? What's that thing about? Friendo?
Definitely a girl. You're noisy enough for one.
I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear that.
Whatever.
Alright, Slimer, let's imagine you aren't a ghost. Let's imagine you're actually a Kobacon student that somehow got permission to live in the Contest Coliseum. What would I need to prepare your eyeballs? Marite blood, candles made out of red wax, a handmade Galarica wreath of genuine Galarian holly acquired at a decent price from my market? Nothing like that, although that does give me some ideas for later. If Radio Shock doesn't exist anymore, then it might be trickier to find these, but I need a shed for room chassis, a load of Tinka-Titanium. Tinka-Titanium, that's really fun to say. A magnet, an Ultra Ball, and the bottle is some kind of fizzy energy drink. I'll also need a low-altitude hover engine, 200 D grade. Oh, and a pair of regular glasses to fix the lens that Super Tits Pro. Super Tits. Oh, God. I do not like you. Join the hate club. They send out bi-monthly bulletins. I've read some of them. Their articles are actually pretty interesting. Kindly refrain from insulting members of the disciplinary committee. Skyla is just as valuable and appreciated a member of the disciplinary committee as any one of us. Further, she is the one who offered to help you. To repay her kindness with casual insults seems ungrateful. Sorry. No harm done, eyeballs. About the
About the shed for room chassis, I'm pretty sure I can get one. There's always a bunch lying around outside my dorm.
I could order another pair of glasses. I have a pair. It should not be difficult to order another pair of the same make from my optometrist. I know where to get a 200D from. There's a junker who sells me aviation parts sometimes. He's kind of pricey though. Don't worry about that. I'll cover the cost for a big thing like that. The other three things seem pretty small though. I'm pretty sure there's a club somewhere in the school that makes and sells food. You could probably buy the energy drink from there. Besides that, I know Lieutenant Surge teaches his students how to handmake magnets. If you don't attend his class, maybe you can buy one off of another student who does attend his class? Oh, but I don't have any idea where you can find Tinka-Titanium. Tinka-Titanium is the metal that Tinka-Tink and its evolutionary family use for their hammers, correct? Yep! It starts out as plain old iron, but as they use their hammers, it condenses and hardens, becoming incredibly durable. I suppose we could simply purchase some online?
On our budget?
Perhaps not. Gardenia, would you be willing to open your wallet again? I would prefer not to. Don't worry about it. There's actually a few Tinka-Tink and even a couple Tinka-Tough right here.
Right here? Gardenia, do you have any idea what that means?
I do, but I don't like it.
What is it?
What is it, Gardenia? This school's supposed to have a series of tunnels underneath it. Long, dark tunnels where ghosts live.
Obviously an urban myth, but why would this help fix our Tinka-Titanium problem?
The Kobacon tunnels are said to have Tinka-Tink living in them by the hundreds. You know, those banging sounds you hear sometimes at night? Those are Tinka-Tink under the school. But there is also meant to be hundreds of ghosts down there. Those creepy ghosts are trying to suck up all the life essence from Kobacon students. Then they'll reveal themselves, burst out from the underground, and try to take over the school. Gardenia, what do you have against ghosts? You wouldn't understand. Anyway, I'm not paying you to understand. We just need to find these tunnels, grab the Tinka-Titanium, and bring it back to Bloody Mary here. 2 Pidgey, 1 Smackdown.
Yes, an easy task, save for the fact that these tunnels are entirely fictitious.
Bzzzt. Wrong answer. The tunnels are actually real, friendo. Of course, the ghosts would know that. In fact, one of the entrances is right here, in the Contest Coliseum. It's just behind the backstage, behind a fake brick wall.
That beggars belief. She's right. Remember when the school was attacked earlier this year?
Of course,
You know I do. Yeah, some of those guys came up through the tunnels. They link into Innsbruck's sewer system.
delightful. I hope no one here is squeamish then. I'm paying you for a reason. Just the three of us then, I suppose.
You mean the four of us? If this is who I think it is, there's no way I'm backing out of this.
I don't understand. If you despise me so much, why do you continually insist on joining our efforts?
I'm only here because you failed to blackmail me into joining you in the first place. I could ask you the exact same thing.
And I could ask you...
Did Silver just growl? Well, it definitely lowered my attack.
Right. Well, if you insist on joining, I am, as always, powerless to stop you. Good luck!
I'm sure we'll need it.
It's getting late. We should head back to the main body of campus soon. We need to get our own sleep before classes begin. Hand the patrolling of curfew over to security for what good they are. I don't suppose security system has any idea you're here? Less than a clue. Of course. Why should I be surprised? When we are all available, let's meet up at the Battle Hall, as it's the closest building to the Contest Coliseum on the main campus. We should gather all the materials first, and then descend into the tunnels. Hopefully we can emerge from them unscathed and go directly to you, Ms... I don't know. Call me whatever you want. Uh-huh. 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 I don't know it is then. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay. Apologies. It was simple wordplay. You said I don't know, so I thought it would be amusing to literally take that as your name. Oh. No, ha ha ha, that's a good one. But actually, how about you just call me Eyeballs, at least for now.
I don't want to call anyone balls.
Very well. Remember, we need the shed for room chassis, the glasses, the engine, the magnet, the energy drink, and an Ultra Ball. Skyla, would you like me to write that down? Please. Alright, I've made some notes already. I'll just make some quick copies.
That's some stuff. Okay, so we need to get ourselves a magnet, energy drink, Ultra Ball, and Tinker Titanium. Tinker Titanium. Cool. We got a book. You gained the Ghost Journal. If you're ever having difficulty remembering what your next step is to uncover in this mystery, just consult the Ghost Journal. Trademark! Patent pending! Alright, we'll meet up at the Battle Hall, you said, right? At your leisure.
Thanks, guys. I really appreciate you helping me with this. Trust me, I'll make it worth your while. Oh, you will, because if you're not a ghost, you're helping us find the real ghosts.
That's definitely a sign that we've all been up too late. Good night, everyone. Good luck. Well, what a pleasant entryway. What is your shirt? I want it. I'm wearing the wife's journal. Journal? Fucking, what am I saying, journal? I'm wearing the wife's shirt. I was going to say jersey and I got caught up in two words. I'm wearing the wife's shirt, but I want that one. I'll always be in the Clara. I'll always be wearing the Clara.
Meeting time, everyone. I see your mouth moving, and I already know that... I am willing to hear you out. Awesome, because I have come up with...
a plan.
It seems my reputation as a master strategist precedes me. Yes, my generals, I have come up with a plan.
Do we have to go into the forest?
Nope. Is it something that benefits only you?
No. Is it something that...
You are all assholes. Not you, sweetheart. You're an angel.
It's just a movie, guys. A movie and popcorn.
That sounds lovely. Do you have one in mind?
Yep. 151 Things I Hate About You. It's this teen romantic comedy that came out 5 or 6 years ago.
I'm fine with this, but don't blame me if I start snoring.
Alright. I'll give it a shot.
Great. I've already bought the popcorn, so you guys just get cozy on the couch. I'll be right back.
Hey, do you think one of us should go with Loaf? Make sure she doesn't, you know...
It's just popcorn, Ethan. I know how to make it. Okay, how many times do I press the popcorn button?
Right. Nope. Right. Life tip with Onesie. Episode 1 of this new update. Never press the popcorn button. The popcorn button is so fucked that even bags of popcorn that you do in the microwave say do not press the popcorn button. Legend has it that if you press the popcorn button, my channel turns into Toozy Dustclops. It's that serious. God's sake.
Oh, Leaf, no.
Burnt popcorn, anyone? Ah, that's cute. Although, my mind is in the gutter for the fact that his hand is... Stop it, Alex. What's wrong with you? Actor Lars. Hello, Katarina. Make anyone cry today?
Sadly, no, but it's only 4:30. I don't like to do what people expect. Why should I live up to other people's expectations instead of my own?
So you disappoint them from the start and then you're covered, right?
Something like that.
Then you screwed up.
How?
You never disappointed me.
I hate the way you talk to me, and the way you cut your hair. I hate the way you drive my car. I hate it when you stare. I hate your big dumb combat boots and the way you read my mind. I hate you so much it makes me sick. It even makes me rhyme. I hate it. I hate the way you're always right. I hate it when you lie. I hate it when you make me laugh. Even worse when you make me cry. I hate it when you're not around, and the fact that you didn't call. But mostly, I hate the way that I don't hate you. Not even close. Not even a little bit. Not even at all.
Oh, now I get why the movie's called that.
Just a bunch of melodrama. Should have talked to each other sooner.
Look at Blue's face. He looks like he's about to burst into tears. This is nice. Just watching a movie together with a bunch of friends. And Blue. Reminds me of how it was years ago, back in Pallet Town. While you and your dormmates watch this show, however, another show is playing out in a different part of campus. What is it? I've already done this.
Of course, of course, of course. What do you take me for? Trust me, Jay, everything is going exactly according to plan. The Millennium Dropwater Festival contest will proceed under the conditions I have constructorated. My pawn will claim the trophy exactly as commanded. Oh, that little battle hall diversion. Forgive me my amusements. I wanted to see if those stones you acquired were the actual deal, after all.
Oh wait, no, this is going to be Lawrence, isn't it? Wasting time. No, definitely not. But if I were, is this not our time to waste? Where is the rush? After all, we have eternity.
You done with your dorky evil conference call?
Melody, you aren't supposed to come in while I'm talking with my associates. It's not like I don't know about it.
Evil plan, yada yada, secret council, code names and stuff. You know I don't care about any of that.
You do not treat my machinations with the respect they deserve. And we're not evil. We're a group of dedicated fighters for a higher cause that...
You're sitting in a dark room plotting up against a bunch of kids wearing dork butt goggles that make you look like a strudel. You're evil.
My goggles are not dork butt. They are highly sophisticated analytical gear. And we're not plotting against Kobacon, but against society.
The more I hear about this plan, the lamer it sounds. Leave me. I have more planning to do. Hold on, I've got another favor to ask.
Another one? Was it not enough I brought you back into this school? Do you realize how much money that took?
You didn't do that part for me. I know how important I am to your schemes. And as long as I know that you'll be a good uncle and give me another favor.
You...
The battle team is way more powerful this year than last year. Most students are, but I want to know why.
What? Well, surely there are a variety of factors, including environmental and educational.
No, it's never that. Something or someone caused it. Find out what.
I don't see how this relates to your plan at all.
Planning? No, that's your thing. That's what useless Drayden does. That's what that pervert Wallace does. I don't plan. I ruin.
Dun dun dun!
And there we are, ladies and gentlemen. Oh yeah, I got a berry pot because I thought it was funny.
But yeah, wasn't that fun, everybody? Now, I have half a mind here to leave this episode at this point, because that was a whole ordeal in and of itself. And I think, considering we've been recording now for 51 minutes, and this video is probably going to be just underneath an hour, I think it's probably a good time that we call it here. So, yeah, we're back, baby. I'm going to be back in the next episode. I fully enjoyed seeing the eyeballs making an appearance. And yeah, I'm very much excited for how that character develops over the next week. And I'm very excited to be back in Cobra Academy. I've missed you. I've missed this game. I've missed these four walls. And I've missed this game. So yeah, thank you for watching, guys. I will see you back in the next one, probably tomorrow. Catch you later, and bye-bye. Actually, no, it's not right. Enjoy the rest of your day.